Hi everybody, welcome back. So I had a request a little while ago to talk through my jewellery collection, so that is what I'm going to do in today's video. However, I'm not going to do my entire jewellery collection. I'm only going to pick out my favourite pieces and the pieces that I wear the most often, and that's because I have quite a large jewellery collection. I am very fortunate in that I have a lot of jewellery to choose from, and I don't feel comfortable showing all of that. Now, my jewellery collection is large because I have been, I suppose, collecting different gemstones since I was about 15, and birthdays, Christmas, graduation, new job, anything like that, I have been very, very fortunate to have been given a piece of jewellery for that occasion. So that is why my jewellery collection is quite large, but like I say, I'm just going to pick out my favourite pieces and the pieces that I tend to reach for on a day-to-day basis. So we'll start off with what I'm wearing then. Now, on a daily basis, I tend to wear necklaces and earrings. It's not often that I wear rings and bracelets, but I am trying my hardest to wear them on a more frequent basis now. So with my necklaces, now I don't think both of them are pure 9-carat gold. The shorter one definitely isn't. The first one though, this is from Rome. This was a gift from my dad. He went to Rome and he picked me up this medallion style necklace. I have no idea what it means though, I'll be honest with you, but I really like this kind of style, that medallion style type of necklace. This is one that I wear quite frequently. I do have it with a chain extender on. And then this one here is a recent one from Atelier. I have a few pieces from Atelier. This one is, I think it's stainless steel with 18-carat gold plating, I think. This is the Piana necklace, and I wanted something a bit shorter. A lot of my necklaces seem to all be 18 inches, but I wanted something a bit shorter to create this kind of stacked necklace effect, which is what I really like. I like wearing stacked necklaces. So I bought this Piana one and I'm very happy with it. It only arrived last week, but I've been wearing it pretty much every day since I've bought it. With my ears, I have little stacker earrings on. That's a theme. I like to stack my jewellery. I like stacking necklaces, stacker earrings, stacker rings, although I have no rings on today. These little Huggies are, I think, 10mm hoops. They were about £10 and I got them from Etsy, and I've worn these so often. I have gotten so much use out of these little Huggies. These are great if I want just something small in my ears, but I don't want a statement earring because I have something more elaborate going on with my necklaces. And then next to it I have these gold plated silver triangular studs, and I tend to wear these two together quite frequently. If I'm going to wear these little Huggies, I'll wear these gold diamond earrings with them. And then I don't have any rings on today. I don't know why, I just didn't reach for any this morning, so I'm not doing too well today in terms of trying to remember to put on some rings. But I do have a bracelet on, and I have kept this bracelet on since I've bought it. At the end of the day, I usually take all my jewellery off, and then the next morning I'll put on jewellery again. I never leave any jewellery on. Apart from this bracelet, and it's just because I find bracelets a little bit fiddly to put on if they have a clasp. If they're just a stretchy bracelet that you put on over your wrist, then it's fine. But because it's got a clasp, I sometimes find them a bit tricky, a bit fiddly to put on. So with this one, I've just decided to leave it on, and then that means that I always have a bracelet to wear. I noticed a couple of gaps in my bracelet collection. I've got lots of bracelets that have different gemstones in it, but in terms of just a plain gold bracelet, I don't really have many. And I was looking at some images on Pinterest, and the paperclip style bracelet kept coming up. So I thought, well, let's buy myself a bracelet, but let's not for now get a 9-carat gold one, because I don't want to spend loads of money on an item that I'm not sure if I'm going to get a lot of use out of. So I came across this gold plated one on Etsy. I can link the seller down below because I've also bought another bracelet from them. And this is a really beautiful dainty paperclip gold plated bracelet, very, very pretty. Like I say, I've kept it on since I bought it and it arrived last week, so definitely getting a lot of use out of this bracelet. Now I would wear other bracelets with it, but with my rings, for some reason today I just haven't put on other bracelets. But the fact that I've kept this one on now means that I've always got something going on this wrist, and I've moved my Fitbit over to this wrist. I always used to wear my Fitbit on my left hand side, but I've now moved my Fitbit to my right hand, so I can then wear my bracelets with a clasp on my left hand because I'm right-handed. And I think that's why I didn't wear bracelets much in the past, because I'm not very good with my left hand. I would need to wear bracelets on my left hand and use my right hand to put them on. And I've got a new Fitbit as well. This one I got as part of the Amazon Prime Day deals. Fitbit Luxe, so much better than my bigger chunky black Fitbit. So that's the jewellery that I've got on. I'm now going to show you some of my favourite pieces and some pieces that I tend to wear on a more regular basis. So let's start off with bracelets. This pearl one here is one that I wear a lot. This is a stretchy elasticated bracelet, so very easy to get on. And I love pearls because they are just a classic timeless bit of jewellery to wear. They can be dressed up or dressed down. Very easy bit of jewellery to wear with other bits of jewellery in my collection, and I love that it's a nice warm cream pearl. Another bracelet like that that is stretchy is this amber one here, and I love amber. I love the warmth. I love orange as a colour, and I also really enjoy with amber as well that you get different tones of amber. So you've got the traditional amber here, this orange one, but you've got a yellow one, you've got this cherry amber, and then this kind of milky yellow one as well. Again, another really easy bit of jewellery to wear. This one I like to wear on its own on my wrist because this is a really nice medium scale bit of jewellery, but beautiful. I love this. This is such a go-to piece of jewellery for me. I have a couple of bits in silver. Now I do like to stick with gold, but because my jewellery collection is quite large, I do have some silver bits in here as well. This is like a tennis style bracelet. This is genuine silver, but the stone is white zircon, so it's not diamond. Really, really pretty bit of jewellery, great for adding a little bit of bling to my outfit. And then another bit of silver jewellery here, but the stone, I can't remember what stone it is. Is it Savarite garnet perhaps? But it is a beautiful, vibrant green shade. I wore this the other day and I couldn't stop looking at it. It is absolutely stunning. I love orange, I love brown, and I love green in my jewellery. This is gold plated, so this isn't genuine gold, and this stone, again, I can't remember what stone exactly this one is, but the vast majority of my jewellery collection are genuine gemstones, and this one is a genuine one as well. This might be a cognac zircon perhaps, but this is such a beautiful, rich, orangey copper brown colour. I love this one so much. This one here is another one I've been wearing a lot recently. Again, I can't remember the name of the stone, but it is a genuine stone with white zircon in there, and this is a genuine gold, 9-carat gold bracelet. So pretty, so delicate, so feminine, and I have really been enjoying wearing it with the paper clip one together. That looks so beautiful. And I said that I had purchased another bracelet from the same seller that I got this paper clip one from. And it's this one here, a small, dainty tennis style bracelet. So this is yellow gold plating. And this isn't a genuine gemstone. This I think is just cubic zirconia perhaps. But really, really pretty, really beautiful and dazzling. I don't have the funds to buy myself a 9-carat gold diamond tennis bracelet, so something like this will do, but together with the paper clip one is just so beautiful. And then lastly, one I want to mention, I say that I don't tend to go for black and white that often because it doesn't fit into my autumn colour palette, but this I think is just so pretty. It is a gold plating, it is a fairly sort of cheap bracelet. It was the style of bracelet that you can get like on a roll, but I just think it is really, really pretty, really beautiful, works really well with the pearl bracelet, but also with the paper clip one that I have on today. So these are some of my favourite bracelets, ones that I wear on a really regular basis. So I went to pick up my favourite rings and realised that I've pulled out quite a few, and rings is probably the section of jewellery where I have the most in. Now, I really like stacker jewellery, stacker rings, and I have a couple of options here. I'm pretty sure these are 9-carat gold and rose gold rings. I don't think that these are plated, but if they are plated, these would be silver. and these are so beautiful. I will put them on properly. I love my stacker rings. I just think they're so elegant, they're so classic, really, really beautiful. So these are my big triangular stacker rings. And then I have smaller, more zigzag style stacker rings here. These ones I wear quite often, but I don't tend to wear in the summer months because if my fingers get a little bit hot, I find it difficult to take these stacker rings off. But these are ones that I do genuinely reach for fairly often. The ring that I probably wear the most is this one, which I got from a second-hand jewellers. I went to a day out in, oh, I can't quite remember now, maybe Y, and I saw this in a second-hand jeweller's, and I actually thought it was 3 separate rings, but it's not. They are all kind of connected in the back. But I love thumb rings, and again I love my stacker jewellery, and I just couldn't resist this one. And I liked that it was second-hand. I liked that this had been like pre-loved. Now ideally this would be in gold because yellow gold suits me better than silver tones like this, so I am on a casual lookout for a similar ring like this in gold, but I wear this ring so often and I absolutely love it. It goes with so many other rings within my collection. I have a couple of tanzanite rings here, both in 9-carat yellow gold. The one on my ring finger is a AA tanzanite, and in terms of tanzanite it's graded from A to quadruple A. Quadruple A is your really rich dark purpley blue tones, but it's obviously quite expensive. And then it's got some white zircon on the shoulders. And then the ring on my middle finger is a AAA tanzanite, and these two pieces I absolutely love. Tanzanite is such a beautiful gemstone. It's a really rich, vibrant, purpley blue colour, and I love both of these rings. And then I have a few pink options. The ring on my ring finger, I'm pretty sure is a rubellite, 9-carat gold. I love that it's a really delicate, dainty ring, but I love the shoulders, that kind of like crossover effect makes it look really quite interesting. The ring on my middle finger, I can't recall whether that's a rubellite or a ruby, and then around it is white zircon. I don't think it's diamond, and then it's got a really thin 9-carat yellow gold band. I love that one. That one is so beautiful. I reach for that one quite a lot. And then the one on my index finger is a ruby with white zircon, 9-carat yellow gold. Again, I reach for that one quite a lot. I love my pink stones in terms of my rings. And then these last two rings here, but I could honestly have picked up more from within my collection. On my middle finger, again I can't remember the name of the stone, but it is a genuine gemstone. It's this beautiful minty green colour, and again I love that kind of crossover effect. It's a really interesting ring. I don't have anything like this within my collection, and it's 9-carat gold, as is the one on my ring finger. That's 9-carat gold as well. And this one, I think the name is Padparadscha quartz or Padparadscha sapphire. Oh, I can't remember the name of the gemstone. Oh, that's really frustrating, but I know it's a really rare one, and that one I'm pretty sure I got as a graduation gift from my dad after I graduated university, so it's a really special ring and it's absolutely beautiful. One of my favourites, but because it is quite rare I don't wear it that often, but I really should because I want to wear my jewellery. I don't want it sitting in my jewellery box not getting used. And also this jewellery box, by the way, is from Stackers. I would highly recommend their jewellery boxes. They are absolutely beautiful. And then I have a few stud earrings here that I just want to talk about. I've got a couple of pearl stud options. These are a really warm pinky peach colour, and then these are a warm ivory colour, and these are great just either on their own with my hair up in a bun, a nice real kind of classic minimal simple look, or with my gold Huggies that I showed you at the start of the video. These ones I got from Barbados. I cannot remember the name of this gemstone though. I'm doing really awful at remembering the gemstones in my jewellery collection. I apologise, I know that's really quite bad. But again, genuine gemstone. I think it's a quartz. I think it's some type of quartz, but it's encased in 9-carat gold, and it's quite a substantial stud. Bigger than the pearls, but not too big that it weighs down my earlobe, but they are a statement earring. You can definitely see them. And then one of my favourites, these are white zircon with rubellite in 9-carat gold, and I love the style. I love that kind of like angular look to them. These are really beautiful for sort of like framing the face. Absolutely love these earrings. I wear these ones quite often as well. Oh, I've done a similar thing with my necklaces. I've chosen quite a few in terms of my favourites and the ones that I wear quite often. So let's start off with plain gold chains that I have here. This one is a 9 carat gold curb chain that I got from my dad. My dad always wears his curb chain. He never takes it off. He bought my brother one as a present years ago. Again, my brother always wears it, doesn't take it off. And so my dad bought me this one. This is lovely. This is an 18-inch one. Ideally, this would be like an inch shorter because then it would sit that much better on me, but it's absolutely beautiful. I like to layer this, but I also like to wear this one on its own. And then because it's a gift from my dad, because my dad wears one, my brother wears one, it's quite an important piece within my jewellery collection. I have a thicker one, which isn't 9 carat gold. This one is gold plated. This one I think might be from Boho Moon. This is a statement curb chain, so if I want to make a bit more of an impact in comparison to the previous curb chain, I would wear this. And this one can be worn shorter or longer, so I think at its shortest it's something like 14 inches, so this one is good for stacking. And then I have this gold plated rope chain. I would ideally like this in a pure 9 carat gold one because I wear this one a lot and I love a rope chain, but it's currently out of my budget. But this one is so beautiful. It's quite a thick rope chain, so it's good for stacking but also substantial enough to wear on its own. Can't recall where this one is from though. And then I've got this set by Atelier. You can buy these separately, but I bought them together as I was after both of them. I wanted a sort of pearl choker, but a not tight choker, but a looser one, so like a possibly 14-inch style necklace. So I have this one, which is pearls but gold plating, and again it has a sort of extender so I can wear it looser or tighter. And then I've also got as well in the set this pearl drop necklace, gold plating as well. These are really lovely together but also separately. And then I have quite a few amber pendants, but for some reason amber tends to be set in silver, where it really leans itself more into being set into 9 carat gold. So I have this silver chain, which is quite tarnished, that's why it's quite dark. But this style of pendant with these different shades of amber in is so beautiful, and I've got a few different types of pendants like this, but it's just a shame that they are set in silver, so I might look into having them dipped into gold. I'm not sure how expensive that would be, but I love my amber pieces and I want to start wearing them more often. And then I have a few simple chains and pendants like this, so plain 9 carat gold chains with little pendants with genuine gemstones on. So this one I think is an emerald. This one next to it, or no, the one next to it might be an emerald in fact, because it's a much richer green. And then I have a little purple one here as well. I do have a little brown quartz as well. These are on their own quite small, but stacked with a plain chain, these look really beautiful. And then I have a few pinky orange ones here that I wear a lot. This one I think is absolutely beautiful. This is on a thicker rope style chain, not as thick as my rope chain that I showed you just now. But this is a beautiful ruby, circular ruby in 9 carat gold with some white zircon around it. This is such an elegant pendant. I love this, and I always get so many compliments when I wear this one as well. Very, very pretty piece of jewellery. This one in the middle I wear quite a lot because this is very autumnal. This is an orange garnet, I do believe. Pear drop style, again encased in 9 carat gold chain as well. And I think this is a very thin curb chain, perhaps. But I wear this one a lot as well. That one's beautiful. And then this one I wear a lot as well. Can't recall what this stone is, but it's a beautiful warm pink colour with some zircon up the top, triangular style pendant, and again in 9 carat gold. So those are some of my favourite pieces of jewellery, or jewellery that I wear quite frequently. I will put in the description box below where most of these are from, but I hope you found that interesting, hope you found that useful. Please let me know the types of jewellery that you tend to wear on a frequent basis as well. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again very, very soon for my next one. Bye!